If you're aiming to make the next year a year that outshines the last, let's explore profound insights drawn from Stoic philosophy. In this video, we're revealing 8 key elements that you should swiftly let go of, setting the stage for a year ahead that's not only filled with happiness but also deeply fulfilling. As you gear up for the new year and contemplate resetting various aspects of your life, make a conscious effort to eliminate these elements. Make sure you will stay with us till the very end, because every point they guide us to eliminate is a gem that will significantly enhance the quality of your life. Even if you manage to say goodbye to just a few, we promise you, when you look back this time next year, your life will have undergone a remarkable transformation. Now let's get started. 1. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk can take various forms, and it often involves an inner dialogue that is critical, self-deprecating, or defeatist. Here are some examples of negative self-talk. If I'm not perfect, I'm a complete failure. If I make a mistake, everything will fall apart. I always mess things up. I'll never get anything right. Everyone thinks I'm incompetent. I can see it in their eyes. I should be more successful at my age. I'm a disappointment. Negative self-talk is detrimental to mental well-being and can undermine personal growth and resilience. In Stoicism, which focuses on mastering one's own mind and emotions, negative self-talk is considered a hindrance to virtuous living. Seneca advised that we should not be our own worst enemies and should aim to befriend ourselves. Stoicism encourages replacing negative self-talk with rational and positive affirmations. 2. Negative relationships. Identify toxic relationships in your life and consider setting boundaries or, if necessary, distancing yourself from those who bring negativity. Surround yourself with supportive and uplifting individuals. Here are some examples of negative relationship dynamics. A friend or partner who constantly creates drama, engages in gossip, or thrives on conflict. A friend who is unsupportive of your goals or dismissive of your achievements. A partner who uses manipulation tactics to control your actions or decisions. A family member who habitually criticizes your choices, appearance, or lifestyle. A partner who actively discourages you from spending time with friends or family. Seneca emphasized the importance of choosing friends carefully, noting that the company we keep significantly influences our character. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize virtues in relationships, seeking those who embody qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. If a relationship consistently undermines these virtues, it may be worth reconsidering. 3. Unrealistic expectations. Setting unrealistic expectations for yourself or others can lead to disappointment. Be realistic in your goals and expectations and celebrate small victories along the way. Here are some examples of unrealistic expectations. Expecting yourself to achieve flawless performance in every aspect of your life, whether it be work, relationships, or personal endeavors. Believing that you should always have complete control over every situation and outcome. Expecting to be happy all the time and feeling that any negative emotion is a failure. Believing that you must always meet the expectations others set for you, even if those expectations are unreasonable or conflict with your values. Expecting relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendships, to remain unchanged and perfect over time. Stoicism, with its emphasis on accepting what is beyond our control and cultivating an internal locus of control, discourages the setting of expectations that rely on external circumstances. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus spoke about the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. 4. Lack of self-care. Prioritize self-care, including proper sleep, healthy eating, regular exercise, and activities that bring you joy. Taking care of yourself physically and emotionally is essential for overall well-being. Here are some examples of behaviors that indicate a lack of self-care. Consistently getting insufficient sleep, either due to work demands, excessive screen time, or neglecting a consistent sleep schedule. Regularly consuming an unhealthy diet that lacks essential nutrients, relying on processed or fast food, and neglecting the importance of a balanced and nourishing diet. Ignoring or downplaying mental health needs, such as not seeking help for stress, anxiety, or depression. Failing to engage in activities that bring joy and relaxation, such as hobbies, leisure reading, or spending time in nature. Neglecting self-care can lead to physical and mental health issues, hindering overall well-being. Stoicism, while emphasizing the pursuit of virtue, also recognizes the importance of taking care of oneself. Seneca argued that it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. 5. Procrastination. Procrastination can contribute to stress and dissatisfaction. Break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps and start taking action. Here are some examples of procrastination behaviors. Delaying the completion of crucial work assignments, projects, or academic tasks until the last minute. Spending excessive time planning and organizing without taking concrete steps toward task completion. Engaging in unnecessary activities such as checking social media, watching videos, or browsing the internet instead of focusing on the task at hand. Waiting for the perfect conditions or aiming for flawless results before starting a task. Stoicism, with its emphasis on living in accordance with nature and reason, discourages procrastination as it runs counter to the pursuit of virtue and the proper use of time. 6. Comparing yourself to others. Constantly measuring your success or worth against others can lead to dissatisfaction. Focus on your own progress and accomplishments and appreciate your unique journey. Here are some examples of comparing behaviors. Constantly comparing the size of your house, car, or other possessions with those of your friends or colleagues. Measuring your success solely based on your job title, salary, or professional accomplishments in comparison to others. Constantly comparing your body shape, weight, or overall appearance to others, whether in person or through social media. Evaluating your worth based on your relationship status, or comparing the longevity and perceived happiness of your relationships to those of others. In Stoicism, which emphasizes inner virtues and the rational use of judgment, the habit of comparison is seen as counterproductive to the pursuit of a virtuous life. Epictetus urged individuals to focus on what is within their control, like internal qualities and choices, rather than external circumstances. 7. Grudges and resentment. Holding on to grudges and resentment can be emotionally draining. Try to forgive others and yourself for past mistakes, focusing on the present and future, rather than dwelling on the past. Here are some examples of how grudges and resentment may manifest. Holding on to past grievances and being unwilling to forgive someone for a perceived offense. Expressing anger or hostility indirectly, such as through sarcasm, subtle digs, or intentionally neglecting responsibilities rather than openly addressing the issue. Developing a desire for revenge or retaliation against someone who is perceived to have wronged you. Holding grudges within a family setting, whether between siblings, parents, or extended family members. Feeling resentful towards someone due to jealousy or envy of their successes or achievements. Grudges and resentment are emotional burdens that can weigh heavily on one's well-being. Stoicism, with its emphasis on inner tranquility and the rational use of emotions, discourages holding on to negative feelings. Seneca highlighted the destructive nature of resentment, stating that it is like taking poison and waiting for the other person to die. 8. Excessive clutter. Declutter your physical space. A clean and organized environment can positively impact your mental well-being. Donate or discard items you no longer need and create a space that promotes peace and productivity. Here are some examples of how excessive clutter may manifest. Piles of papers, scattered office supplies, and an overall disarray in a workspace, making it challenging to find essential items and hindering productivity. Closets packed with clothes, shoes, and accessories to the point where it's difficult to see or access individual items. Accumulating stacks of unread books, magazines, or newspapers in various areas of the home, creating visual clutter and an overwhelming sense of unread content. Overflowing cabinets, crowded countertops, and an excess of utensils, dishes, or expired food items, making meal preparation more challenging and time-consuming. Stoicism, with its emphasis on simplicity and virtue, aligns with the idea that an organized environment can positively impact one's mental well-being. Seneca mentioned the importance of a simple and uncluttered life in promoting tranquility. And there you have it, the wrap-up of the 8 things to let go of, paving the way for a brighter year ahead. Keep in mind, it's never too late to incorporate these practices. Whether you initiate them now or at any point in the year, each application brings you closer to becoming a better version of yourself. The journey to personal growth is timeless. Take the first step today.